We've got a Cummins motor sitting in a 92 F250. Motor mounts, we're going to have them done up. I've got two bushings, one to go on each side to go between it. But right here, you can see where the hole is. I'm going to put a piece of plate to go across that. And I'm going to drill 4 holes in it, and then, well, 5 technically. And 4, 2 on each side, and then 1 in the center on each side of the motor. And you can see that's kind of about where she's going to sit at. My fuel line's coming out of the gas tank. I'm just going to have them hooked up in here, the return line and all that right there. I'm going to make sure that the fuel pump can handle it. And we've also, it's went from being an automatic to a 5-speed. And now how you go about doing that is you have to take the steering wheel out. There's like them 4 bolts right there, and you have to pull that piece off too. That's connected to your brake booster. And then underneath here, I'm probably going to have to change the bell housing because it looks like something was broke on it, but I'm trying to get everything else lined up the way it's got to be. So that way it won't be but just a couple of things holding me back instead of having to wait and then having all that still to do. And they sell an adapter to adapt this Dodge transmission to this Ford transfer case right here. And this right here, if I had to guess, this is probably how it's going to work. They'll probably sell something like that right there that's got a different fitting on the other side. So that way it'll adapt it to the setup that's in here. And you can see how that's set up. But this allows you to, because this particular transmission had it set up where the transfer case was on the passenger side of the vehicle. And I needed on the driver's sides to connect to the front drive shaft. Otherwise I got to flip my axles around. I don't really want to do that. But they sell this piece right here. It'll adapt it, and it should come back another 4 inches, which will have it setting on the truck's original cross member mount. And then of course they sell parts, to make it adapt to everything pretty much about near it. They're pretty. It's a Cummins swap on a Ford truck, and they've pretty much, this been done enough that they have made parts to adapt everything. You can actually, like, there's 4 bolts. You can see this and 2 of them here, but there's 2 more on the other side. But you can actually buy an adapter plate that will go between this bell housing and a Ford transmission, so you can keep it a Ford transmission and not have to change anything else out, just your motor area up there. But I got a deal on this, so that's what we're going with on this. But y'all can tell me what you think, and I'll try to keep you updated as the truck gets finished. It shouldn't be a whole lot longer. I've got started hooking the wires back up, trying to get everything out of the way. Got some of my hoses hooked up. Trick's gonna be, I want to see if I can get my air conditioner hooked back up to the one that's on this motor. And then I'm going to try to change my alternator from the other motor out so that I can just plug it straight up to these right here. And the electrical system won't really be changed around, so it won't be all boogered up. The only thing I'm thinking right now that's going to be a drawback where this turbo's at, I guess it's the air conditioner box, I think, may be in the way and may be running potential of getting hot. But I believe they sell a heat shield type of stuff that you can put out, and it'll kind of keep everything from getting too hot in there and melting it. So that's what I'm going to have to do on that. But so far this is looking like this is going to be a pretty easy setup. And then I'll have my throttle cable hooked up right in here. So this shouldn't take a whole lot longer. I'm hoping to have it wrapped up this week. But y'all just let me know what you think.